and she go now and she cheat on you for this one time. You got to have her head for it.
And I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. The difference there is that
here we go with the difference again.
Society brands things differently.
Society.
And they might even take the same situation on reverse ends and put them on different levels because of who committed it.
So, all right, let us go back to this now. So, what you're saying is that she should forget about the fact that he cheated on her and just continue the relationship?
No. I am saying that she has to get to a point where if she holds herself high enough, she would remove herself from the situation altogether before she makes a move. So if she decided that she is going to step out of that relationship based on the fact, listen to me very carefully, based on the fact that her husband has always cheated or her boyfriend has always cheated on her and she's had enough, then she should remove herself from the situation to protect herself, protect her name.
All right,
because society have a way of, like I said, glorifying men when they are like that and putting women down when they do the same thing.
All right. So he's saying now, please tell him what to do because he is truly sorry.
Right. I'm not saying that he's not sorry. If he reach out to us, I believe that he is sorry. He feels that he did something very wrong, and he made mention of it once. He didn't say that it was a continuous thing. Maybe he could have told her about it, but that could have also changed the game. All right. I believe that she has a right to feel the way she does, right? And it's really going to be up to her. He's going to have to prove himself to her. It's going to be up to her whether or not she accepts his apology. That's what it is. That's what an apology is for, or what it is. Caller, you're live. Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Morning, Suzette.
Good morning. Good to hear from you.
Yes. Okay. The letter. I'm listening to I read the letter also, and I listened to the letter. And the letter is like it's centered on him. Although he got to be to the girl.
Right.
And all I'm hearing is I like something.
I tell you.
He wants to go his relationship to go back to a happy place.
I know I didn't
he made a mistake.
And
he wants, he's apologetic.
I am aware of that, but it's like he never for once said we or us or our or anything.
Yes, it's all about him.
He's just sorry that he got caught.
All right.
The girl is now.
There you go.
The girl is now onto him. The girl onto him now. So he's sorry, but he would have never tell her if she did not find out. He would have never tell her.
He didn't say how she found out. He didn't say how she found out. So he could have very well told her.
Only sorry he got caught. Oh, sorry.
He could have very well told her.
So now what happened now? If he's truly sorry, you will have to make it up to her.
Yeah, he has some serious work to do.
Find ways for her to know that he's truly sorry. Right? Because if he doesn't, you will just be saying sorry, and then it will not make no sense.
Yes.
So he has to find ways now, and it's up to him to know how to let his girlfriend know that he is very sorry. He's very sorry, and stop with his I
agree.
17 eyes in a letter.
How many?
You actually
17 eyes. Nothing not hurting you.
She's serious. She counted all the eyes.
You were watching the
eyes too.
Because it's a relationship, and that's the only thing that pop out in the letter. I.
Yeah, because I think that he wants to know what he should do or how he should move forward, because he's probably cried his eyes out to her.
My gosh.
But not. He never even say he love his girlfriend in the letter. Say it. Tell her that. So if she listening, she'll know you love her. Tell the girl that. But because he do it and then he find out, well, he wants to make it up. Well, make it up to her.
So you believe
Bring
that
her Harbor Club.
You believe that's what it is. He just wants to make it up.
Yes,
but I think he's learned his lesson. I believe.
If it doesn't, if he says it verbally and he's not getting through to her, actions speak louder than words.
I agree.
Do something nice.
Yeah, but he
for
also
her.
states
Set her up. Do something nice.
He also
to
states
her.
in the letter that he's willing to do whatever it takes for her to
Well,
forgive
stop
him.
saying it and do it. Stop saying it and do it.
And who says that he haven't? Your women
Action, not a bag of mouth.
Some women are very difficult, Even when they know the truth, they'll still hold steadfast to them being angry.
That's evil. That's evil.
Of course, y'all have to learn a lesson.
How to get through to her. So you should find ways to get through to her. If not, well, just go on your business, continue doing what you're doing. You should know ways to please your girlfriend or whatever, because that's yours.
He also goes on. He hopes she finds it in her heart to forgive him.
Well, okay, you know what? If he does all that and she does not forgive him, well, the fella should move on. If he's not trying,
and that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that he's
But she can forgive him, but still, why would I stay in a relationship with a man who I know is going to cheat on me, who may cheat on me again?
He made a mistake. Does that mean he will do it again? Does that mean because he's a man and he made one mistake that he will repeat
Wherever
it?
the river run once, it will run there again.
But you've been unreasonable.
Okay.
You've been unreasonable. You're trying to predict the future.
I'm not trying to predict the future.
And it's the
I'm
mentality.
speaking facts.
And it's
where
that
the river run once, it will run there again.
And it's that mentality why men will continue to cheat, because you know what? Even after he said, look, I know I made a mistake and I'm asking you to forgive me. When you don't give that forgiveness and you continue on and on, it just opens the door. He says, like,
it's not on and on. You just move away. You don't need to stay with a person who is going to be cheating on you.
Tamara, am I right?
No, you're not staying with no man that go cheat on you.
But if he made a mistake once, so you're saying that.
Let me tell you.
Look here. People always talking about saying cheating is a mistake. Going to bed with somebody is a thought process.
Suzette. Suzette.
Yes.
Let me tell you. Sometimes you have to give them the benefit of the doubt.
I agree.
Sometimes.
I agree with you.
Sometimes they will not all. Some of them, when they're truly mature and when they see for true things bad on their side, they will try hard not to do it again.
Okay.
They will not do it again.
Okay.
But it depends on if the woman is willing, whatever caused it the first time, if the woman is willing to change that, well, they will try and change. They will do something. But apart from that, if both of them is trying and both of them willing to change their ways and whatever that caused them to, they will do it. But because
I believe that I also believe that, okay, if a man makes a mistake and he cheats on his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, right?
It's not a mistake.
Hold on. All right, whatever you want to call it. But he asked her for forgiveness. It takes the two of them to walk towards him not doing it again. It's not just a matter of forgiving him and moving on.
Yeah, I can forgive him.
Because you have to examine yourself too also and ask yourself, okay, so what part did I play?
See, that's the next thing. Always trying to send women down a guilty trip. When you go and cheat.
It's the same
Listen, cheating is not cheating is not a mistake.
The same goes
to go and sleep with somebody, even kissing somebody, takes a thought process. At what point in that thought process do you stop to say this is wrong, I am not going to do it, I have somebody in my life and I might just hurt this person just by making this choice?
There are different things. Are different things that can influence or cloud that thinking. You say it is a thought process, but there are different things. Like for instance, someone might have gone out and had a few to drink, they're intoxicated. That lends
there
to,
you know.
Hold on. That lends to to a situation. We know that when you're intoxicated, you don't.
That's a whole different ball game right there.
It could be a situation where the person's fatigued, frustrated. All these things can link to that from you.
So frustrated.
You frustrated.
You see what I'm talking about? Always trying to blame you cheating on the woman at home.
No, I am not
always
blaming.
doing that. Men do that a lot. Telling me about, oh, it's because of how she behaving at home. All right, if I'm behaving a certain way at home and you cannot deal with me, leave me alone. Don't go cheating on me.
Okay, all right.
Tell me that it's over and done with.
And maybe that's the reason why you are alone.
Me?
Yes.
I can never be alone.
Okay, all right. But correct me if I'm wrong, though, Tamara. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't you think that circumstances can actually influence someone committing adultery or infidelity or whatever it is you want to call it?
Repeat your question.
Don't you think that circumstances can actually help or aid in that?
I agree with you, yes. I agree with you 100%.
Okay. Now here's the
However,
thing. If for instance,
you are going to cheat because you're drunk, well, you already had it to do, because you know they say something about the sober. When you sober, when you sober,
I
when
mean,
you
you
drunk.
don't
So whatever you do when you're drunk, you
what I'm getting to is whenever something happens in a relationship that is considered bad, I think it's on both parties to work towards fixing it and make sure it doesn't occur again. Even if a man cheats on a woman and she finds out, even if in her mind there's no excuse or no explanation for him cheating, if they decide to move forward, it takes the two of them to work on it.
I want you to listen to what you're saying, you know. You're saying that if a man cheats, right? Let me see if I am getting you correct.
As long as you've decided that, look, I forgive you, or what we have really is worth more to me than losing you over that, then guess what? You as the woman and the man, you need to put that ship in place where it's both of you rowing the boat.
So,
because
if you go out and cheat on me, if you go out and cheat on me for no reason at all, you're expecting me to come and pull you into my bosom?
Once I have given you my apologies, once I have given you my heartfelt apologies, and you have accepted it, right? Once you have said, you know what, hun, okay, I'm not gonna forgive you, but I'm gonna try to put this past me, and we're gonna move on together. You're supposed to do what it takes to make sure that it doesn't happen again. Both of you.
Okay. If a man cheat on me, all right. I am being the best woman there is, and a man cheats on me, right? And he's going to come and he's going to apologize, and I decide to forgive him. I am going to now pull him back into my bosom for him to come and do it to me, what, another time?
That's not what I'm saying, though. I'm saying that you're supposed to invest the time in your relationship to make sure that's a thing of the past.
No, but how am I going to do that when I didn't do anything to deserve that in the first place?
But what I'm saying is you have accepted the fact that he did it, and you have asked.
I'm not accepting that.
That you've been difficult.
I am being difficult. Women are difficult.
These are the things that continue.
I am not going to tell no. I am not going.
These are the things that cause problems.
I am not going to pull a snake into my bosom if after it beats me before. There you go. Now we're talking.
Get rid of the snake.
Now we're talking.
So how are you gonna have a relationship with the snake if you can't not see the snake as a snake?
I will not pull a snake into my bosom, and I'll get rid of it.
Why, when relationships have problems, when they have hiccups, majority of the times we do not invest the time into making sure it doesn't happen again.
Cheat on me, period.
That doesn't mean that because
I not go cheat on you, don't cheat on me.
Listen, people hurt people without even You think they set out to go and hurt you? You think your husband say, okay, not?
No, he's not setting out to hurt me. No, he's thinking that he can do it and get away with it, and I'll never find out.
Sometimes there's no thought to it at all.
There's no what?
There's no thought to it at all. Sometimes it just happens.
No.
Oh boy.
Sleeping with somebody don't just happen.
It does.
No.
It does.
No.
It does.
Sleeping with somebody don't just happen.
It does.
You have to go through the person's door, or the person come through your door. Plus you have to take off the person's clothes. You have to do this. You have to do. You have to tell me that it just happened.
It does happen.
No.
In this day and age,
a man don't just fall on a woman and something happen. Or a woman don't fall on a man and something happen.
When you realize, or you've come to the realization that there's a problem, it takes both of you to fix the problem, not just him. You can't just leave it on him alone.
No. I'm not saying that.
Or leave it on her alone.
I am not saying
and
that.
A part of fixing that problem is you have to take ownership too. You have to say to yourself,
I agree.
But you were just saying...
No. There's a but coming behind that agreement.
Hold the but. Let me finish. You have to take ownership also and ask yourself, what is it that I have done, said, that could have contributed to my husband stepping out? Hold on. You have to examine.
They always do that to us.
You have to examine it. And if you've, listen to me carefully, if you have come to the realization that it's him and him alone, right? He's the only, he's the only one responsible for that. Chances are you're going to find that there could have been something you could have done differently to try to keep your husband at home. And that's just what I'm saying. So, that being said, once you've decided to forgive him, not forget, but forgive him.
I'm coming back at you,
You have to invest the time in making sure that you do not create that environment for it to happen again.
Listen
and
now.
it comes on both parties, not just you or him. Both parties have to work together.
I have seen cases where a woman would walk 1,000 miles to make her relationship work, and she would do anything for that man, take care of that man. And when you hear on the show, him have 3, 4, 5, 6 women outside.
That is because maybe
and she's doing all that she is supposed to do as a woman in that relationship. But yet still, that man is cheating. Don't tell me
relationships,
that...
Let me tell you something. Those relationships, though, right? The women already know what's going on. And when they stick around because they want to stick around.
Well, yeah, she'll stick around because she wants to stick around, but don't tell me that women need to do what they're supposed to do at home and the man won't cheat. Because they'll do even more than they're supposed to do.
You're
and
still
he's still going to cheat.
I still think that you misunderstand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, once you have decided, you as a woman have decided, your husband cheated on you, you decided that, you know what, I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to forgive him, right? I believe that if you just forgive him and say, okay, well, I forgive you, let's move on, and don't try to put anything in place, even if it's conversation, even if it's telling him, look, you know what, this is the last chance you get in. If this ever happens again, I'm gone. Even if you have to do that, it simply means that you are investing the time to make sure that if that happens again, your husband knows what time it is. So if he does it again, he's doing it at his own risk. Or that you do it so that both of you know that, listen, we're not going to make this happen again, so we will do what we have to protect our relationship. Wow. Yes, Scholar, go ahead.
Yes, that's me again. The reference Suzette just gave there about the women will go 1,000 miles and, whatever she said there, that's true. You know they will do it. You know why they do it, and they know the women will always come back to them. But the woman don't have no choice but to come back to them.
No, but you see,
so some of them will do it.
The thing about that, though, right? Every relationship has its threshold. Every relationship, both man and women, they can and what they cannot get away with. Every relationship has different standards. There's some relationships that have no tolerance for anything outside of the home. None whatsoever. Including neighbors. They don't even want to talk to their neighbors. You understand me? And there are some who are happy with everybody involved in their relationship. And there's some that anything goes.
Yeah.
So it depends on the standard that you set for your relationship. And it's not the husband or the wife that does that. It's both people that come together and say, look, this is ours. We're going to defend it by all means. And that defense means not just going out there and working and making sure that the family is taken care of. There's certain parameters that you have to put in place. There's certain things that you have to put in place to protect your relationship. Make sure your husband is always taken care of at home. Make sure your wife is always taken care of. Otherwise, she wouldn't have to go outside and look for anything from anyone. Otherwise, he wouldn't have to go outside and look for anything from anyone. It takes two.
Are you listening? The woman,
it takes two.
They still go out.
Chances
are,
if a woman steps out on a man, it's because she's missing something at home. If a man steps out on a woman, it's because he's missing something at home.
Chances are.
And I think we're out of time. And I'm going to leave it at that for today. So, what we need to do is, when you decide that you're in a serious relationship with someone, you set rules, you set boundaries, and you work hard. You work hard to